What is up, guys? So today we got this new crusty Sportsman 700. One of the cool things about this, I bought it from my neighbor, so I've yet to hear it run, but it was a one-owner quad. It was his sister's, and it's been parked at his house, so he wanted to get rid of it. She didn't want it no more. She got a side-by-side, and this got parked. Well, she had two of them, so that's kind of a bummer that we ended up with silver side plastics instead of the green like it should be. Got a title on it, $500, but it does need a few things. So one of those things being, there's rear bushings. Yeah, like a hot dog down a hallway. It's got no brakes. This intake boot is torn. So I got this kit right here. Now this is like a plastic. And you may be thinking, why don't you go with OEM? Well, OEM doesn't hold up either, because every single one of these Polarises I've bought always has bad bushings. We just did the same bushing kit on Brian's Sportsman like 2 weeks ago, and it's holding up so far. We'll see. At $20, I'm willing to take that risk. Got the Matty brand front master cylinder, new intake boot, and a new rear master cylinder. And hopefully it's not the calipers that are locked up. I did order a throttle cable for this from Rocky Mountain, but it's not looking like it's gonna be in until Saturday. Today is Thursday, and I'm trying to ride Saturday. So we're gonna pull the carb off, and hopefully the issue's within the carb, not within the actual throttle cable, and I just ordered a throttle cable for no reason. The battery's dead, we've got that charged up. One of the downsides is it had a winch on the front, but it was like literally broke into pieces, a worn winch. And we already started trying to swap a worn winch I had off of something else here in the shop. Turns out it wasn't any good. This thing doesn't have too bad on the hours. It is kind of hard to read. There's 488. Oh, doesn't have enough fuel in it. Evidently that's an issue. Overall, it's not too bad a shape. I'm not sure if this will be something I build to ride. And don't worry, that don't mean I'm selling the LTZ. The LTZ's getting rebuilt this winter too. It's got like brand new tires on it. I mean, I think to buy a set of the Carlisle 489s, you're looking at $500 at just a Tractor Supply or something. So, one of the other good things is it comes with the original certificate of origin. If you're not familiar with that is, not all states issued titles for these things. And Oklahoma is one of those. So this thing it's been down here in Oklahoma, McCurtain County, its entire life. I did try to buy some pretty nice SS wheels with, what do they have? Those were like mud lights? No, swamp lights.
Swamp lights.
They were swamp something. They were swamp witch. Shit, I don't remember. Yeah, boy.
Brand new.
Yeah, he said the lady maintained this as a sister. She just decided she wanted a side-by-side, so. But I was wanting those SS wheels so that we could take these and put them on that Ranger over there that I'm going to fix. But I did not get those. Not to mention, we're going to take this thing mudding this weekend. If it gets to the running condition, we're going to take it mudding, and we're going to see how it performs versus Brian's 500. He has a 2009 500 HO carb model, not the EFI. That thing should be sitting around, according to specs, 32 horsepower on his, and this is 44, but it's like 44.8 or something horsepower for the carb model Sportsman 700. This is also the EFI models on both of them are about 5 horsepower more, so you do make a little more power with the EFI, and you don't have to clean carburetors. So we're gonna get this thing going, get all this stuff put on. So we got brakes, so we got go-go juice and power, you know. Dang, so it turns out I don't need a throttle cable. Definitely is a carb. That thing is seized in there. Hopefully once we get that pulled, we can spray some of the carb cleaner. I know all we use it for is starting stuff, you know, starting fires and stuff like that in here. And so it's going smooth. Got the carburetor off, the master on. Downside with the carb is everything's seized up, so we got it sitting over there, roasting away in that thing. See if we can break it all free, but the axle Does not want to come out. And every one of these 700s I've ever bought, it was such a pain in the ass to get the axle out. You have to pull the axle to get the bolts out for that. So that's a bummer. We'll see. Maybe I can come up with something, figure out a way to get this axle out of here. All right, we are back again today. Yesterday did not go smooth. We are having issues getting these axles out, and I'm gonna try to pull this one out with a different method without tearing the axle up so we can still ride tomorrow, because it was like 220 bucks for another axle at the dealer, just because I can't get that one out. But we did damage these rods that go through. Can't tell, they're rusted as hell. I ended up beating this one out. It doesn't look like he messed that one up near as bad getting that one out. It must have went smoother. Yeah, just the threads got damaged, so replaced those. Luckily, I found a dealer nearby that had 2 of them in stock at 20 bucks a piece, which they're a lot cheaper than that from like Rocky Mountain. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do if you want something now. So we're gonna get this out and see if me and him can get this axle out together using the slide hammer.
There we go, dude. Fuck yeah.
Got it! All without tearing the axle. Bam! Yesterday, me and him beat, trying to get these things out, and they just did not want to come out. And look at that. They're not even all that bad. So since we were able to pull that one out, these 700 and 600 diffs are see-through, and you can smack it out. So that's a big plus. Now we can get the upper control arm bushings done, and the rest of it should go back nice and smooth. Get the carburetor done. What else do we need to do? Brakes, intake boot, which is no big deal. And the brakes is honestly just kind of time consuming, bleeding it all. And not forget to take packages to UPS. She'll start. All right, no more shaking. Had some issues with the rear brakes that I'm kind of thinking the caliper may have failed. What's weird is it works with the hand, but not with the rear, the foot brake. And then got the wheels and everything back on. The only thing I really screwed up on is I put the airbox and everything on, and I completely forgot the snorkel tube for the clutch and that. So that's my screw up, and now it doesn't really want to start. So I think I ran the battery a bit dead. I'm gonna try to jump it a little bit, see if we can get it going, and then take it for a spin. Sounds good. Gotta get enough air pressure in there to get the fuel pump working. Drive doesn't seem to want to work though. And I think that's a rear prop shaft popping. A little bit of a bummer on a plus side and a downside. So I found that basically if your switch right here can be an issue with your 4-wheel drive and communicating. Well, basically they have a bypass for it that also works for your speedometer. And I'm gonna try that out tomorrow morning and work with it and see what we can do. I've about had it with it for the day, so be back tomorrow. So got it running good. Only downside is whoever put the rear prop shaft on, when they put it on, they didn't put the roll pin in it back there. So it's got a little bit of play. You can hear a little bit of a pop at takeoff. She's running good. Looks like we're riding this thing today. I bypassed the reverse override because I thought the speedometer was an issue. See, it's not working. But it turns out it is the all-wheel drive switch that is the issue. So four-wheel drive's good to go. She pulls nice and hard. We're gonna see how this thing performs today. Do a little ripping. I can already tell by how muddy this is. It's gonna be a mess out there. We're gonna get stuck. Maybe.
I had to change out my hoodie.
I disagree, but it's like my truck said it's 48. I don't know if that sun comes out. I'll probably have to shed my hoodie. I ain't never seen water on these trails coming in, so definitely gonna be a little slick. We ain't got that, bruh, but we can go.
I think it's like water.
Probably. Stuck. Brian got stuck down here last time. Had to get pulled out by a side-by-side. Did you break it?
started standing up, so I tried to back out and it wouldn't go out of there because it's framing up there. So I turned it that way and the whole thing almost flipped over. Like I had to jump off of it and hold it up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Definitely side-by-side ruts right here. Dang, you got it.
Yeah, dog. I kept going through it and it got softer each time, you know?
I hope we can get you out. You got to put that hook into your hook. You stuck. Is it moving? Am I connected? We got him. A lot easier pulling you out with something that's got power.
Yeah. That big bear wouldn't have done it.
Just like when she went to try to pull me out with the
Pecan?
yeah, like it did nothing.
I hope that didn't shoot you, dude.
We'll see. Sportsman 700 held up on its own. Even these tires, they performed a whole lot better in that mud, but a lot of it is just like wet. Not as much mud. Honestly, I don't know that much about mud. Whatever. It's a bit dirty. Did burn through some fuel. I mean, it's already showing at a half a tank. And man, we were riding all day. Looks like I might be leaking some oil now too. Damn it. That is not good. That is definitely not good. I'm glad I decided to call it off for the day because it's burning through so much fuel. And no telling how long I've been leaking oil. It's definitely running rich. We're still smoking just a little. I think won't take much to fix that. Just got to pull the carb off and lean her out a little bit more. And the shifter linkage issue. Otherwise, four-wheel drive worked great. Everything worked out. Just a little muddy. Now we got to clean up the mess. It's fun. Finish this thing up. We're going to get rid of her. I want an 850 or 1000.